we did an event called Sky, You Are Too Big, which is specifically about marking International Migrants Day 2019. What we have were some musicians and a number of poets, all of whom are either from here or making their lives here now, haven't come from other countries.
Moved here 20 years ago almost, and this is our second year of this event. So the first one was installed, and the idea was to use buildings and to use poetry and put it in public space.
Onombombela batsho, ondaba zinkulu batsho, onqoba zinkulu xa bexhenza, xa beduda, xa bedansa, batsho bathi abantwana bethu esabathwalayo sababeka phesheya, sababekela kwiindaba ezikude, siqengqelekile, siqengqulula, siqomba, kodwa ngenye imini kowulunga, kodwa ngenye imini kuba nathi, kodwa ngenye imini sawucama gusha sithi kuni, kulele ndawo nje, kulele zinyanya, kulele amaxhoba, kulele indadane, kulele induduza.
What an event like this does is say, and there are other communities here as well. You know, we are no longer some binary communities who are struggling to get along with each other. There are other things happening. We are already in a new place. And we define ourselves and we create the future by the language that we use. Words matter.
Approdo. Cielo, tu sei troppo grande. Blu di Persia. Non ti conosco. Io ti chiamo, terra. Dammi un suolo per questi piedi. Una casa alle mie incertezze. Un rifugio per dubitare. Un posto per vivere.
Landing. Sky, you are too big. Persian blue. I cannot know you. Instead, I call on you, land. Give me a place to put my feet, a home for my uncertainty, a place to doubt, a place to live.
It is great for me to see, as a poet, so many people interested in listening poetry and believing, trusting poetry can do something, arts can do something for the communities.
The deal breaker for us was that we got this fabulous venue of the Lennon Hall Library, which has its own place, a very special place in the history of Northern Ireland, but also that we got the financial support from the Community Relations Council.
It's important for as many people to see the sort of cultural differences that we have. It warms my heart sort of to see that people actually, no matter what you hear in the news, whatever, there's actually a positive outlook on people who are coming into Northern Ireland.
But aren't you listening? When I open my mouth to speak, do you not hear them screaming? They want to explain that your silence is holding me in chains. They want to explain that your denial is a lynching. I have been engulfed by the waves of history for so long. Sometimes I forget that it was not my sin that set off the flood. You do not have to save me, but at least do not watch me drown.
I've been living here for 21 years. We came straight after the Good Friday Agreement with that big wave of positive spirit. Brought us here actually with my family. Before that I lived in London for 4 years, and before that I lived in Germany. So I was actually a teenager when I left Hungary during the Cold War.
And secret lovers to the stakes, walking pillars in flames. Smoking kills the blues. The hips curve, shooting painless twists of the tongue. Kisses missed in a rush. Headless passengers run.
My surprise coming here is how people spoke so negatively about the place, because I find it so beautiful. I find it so green, I find people so friendly.
And certainly I feel that my generation is a generation that benefited enormously from the system that we were born into, and that sets you up already with a privilege in the world. We have to learn to make that work for everyone, but you can't do that unless you're conscious of what it means. and what it means for other people who haven't had that opportunity.